me. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Heather, for the inspiring words and a reminder of why we're all here. My name is Heidi Drauschak. I am running in the newly redrawn 35th district, which is a state Senate district up here in Northern Virginia. For those of you that might be familiar with the area, it covers Springfield, West Springfield, Annandale, and pretty much everything from the southern border of Fairfax City out to Alexandria. I live right in the center of the district in Springfield with my husband, our pets, and the special guest who just made an appearance, my son Atlas, who was born 4 weeks ago. So we are still handling a newborn at home and getting back out on the campaign trail. But it's been quite fabulous. And fortunately, he's been knocking doors with us and being a good sport about it. A little bit about myself. For those of you that don't know me, I started my career in politics on the federal side about 10 years ago, working for the Obama White House. I came to Virginia to attend the University of Richmond, where I got my law degree and my MBA. I then got involved in state politics about 7 years ago, where I started advocating for education, environmental, and healthcare policy, and started my own nonprofit that I ran for 5 years. I am now a small business owner with my husband and spend my free time advocating for good governance with an organization called Big Money Out Virginia, because time and time again, I saw in my work and in the work of many, many advocates, probably many of you, how our system, which is unfortunately, especially here in Virginia, at times overridden with corporate money, prioritizes the needs of corporate and special interests above everyday Virginians. And so I think so many of the issues that we're talking about, reproductive rights, guns, the environment, healthcare, are what everyday Virginians expect us to go to Virginia and make a difference on. But that is sometimes very, very difficult when we have millions of corporate dollars flooding into our system. And so I am one of many, fortunately now, candidates not taking any corporate contributions, although I am the only one in my race, but fortunately one of many across the state, and very proud about that because this is personal. My son will grow up in this community. He will attend these schools. He will play in the rivers and streams of this district. He will probably get his first job here. And so I want to make sure that we are building a community and a commonwealth that he can be proud to be raised in and that I can be proud to raise him in. And I've said over and over again, and more so recently, I think having a slate of at times angry moms, but moms in general is almost a guaranteed way to make sure that we see progress here in Virginia. And there are so many issues, like Heather said, we are on some issues, unfortunately, right on a knife's edge. And there are many issues that we can see a lot more progress on. And so I am extremely excited to be part of that conversation and hopefully part of that fight. And so very, very grateful to have that you're having me here today and very appreciative of so many people out on an evening. I will say one thing that's been so heartwarming about this whole process is seeing how many people are involved in the process and fighting the good fight. And so however you're coming into the process, I'm very grateful for all of you. And so thank you very much for the time. And if anybody has any questions, I think I can drop things in the chat. I'll drop my personal information. So you can also reach out to me personally with questions, comments, anything, and I would love to hear from you.